Topic is linear convolution using overlap shape method. Okay. Now, suppose an input sequence xn of long duration is to be processed with a system having impulse response of finite duration by convolving the two sequences. Because of the length of the input sequence, it would not be practical to store it all before performing linear convolution. Therefore, the input sequence must be divided into blocks. The successive blocks are processed separately one at a time, and the results are to yield the desired output sequence, which is identical to the sequence obtained by linear convolution. Two methods that are commonly used for filtering the sectioned data and combining the results are the overlap save method and overlap add method. So we are studying about overlap save method here. Suppose let us take an example to understand this process. Suppose the input sequence xn is given by, obviously it is a long duration sequence, so it is suppose 3 minus 1 0 1 3 2 0 1 2 1. Okay, so a input sequence xn is a long duration sequence and the impulse response hn is 1 1 and 1. Okay, so the length of the impulse response is basically 3 here. Okay, now in overlap same method we have to append m minus 1 number of zeros. So m minus 1 number of zeros, that will be 3 minus 1, so 2 number of zeros has to be appended here. Okay, so to make number of blocks, or to divide the input sequence into number of blocks, we have to append 2 number of zeros. What is m? M is the length of the sequence hn, that is 3, and l is the length of the input sequence, that is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So l is 10 here. Okay, now this input sequence is divided into number of blocks. They are x1n, that will be, so 2 zeros will be appended in x1n. Okay, firstly, so here will be 2 zeros 0 0. Okay, then suppose 3 number of elements can be taken from xn, so 3 minus 1 0, right? In x2n, the last two elements from x1 has to be taken, so minus 1 0, and after that new 3 elements will be added, so 3 1 3 and 2. Okay, now to make x3n, last two element of x2n will have to be added, so 3 2. After that, to 3 new element has to be added. Okay, so they are 0 1 and 2. Okay, to make x4n, last two elements of x3n are 1 and 2, and last element of xn, these are 1. but we are adding 3 new elements, so there will be 2 zeros in the last of x for n, right? Now we have to perform circular convolution. Now in this case, in x1n, x2n, x3n and x4n there are 5 elements, but in case of hn there are only 3 elements, so we have to make it 5. So hn can be written as 1 1 1 and appending 2 zeros, right? So hn this. Okay, now circular convolution of x1n with hn, that will be x1n is here 3 minus 1 0. Now this 0 will be here 3 minus 1 minus 1 0 0 0 3 will be here 3 minus 1 0 0 0 again 0 3 minus 1 0 0. Okay, now if we put this 0 here, so first column will be repeated, so here will be the end, and hn is 1 1 1 0 and 0, right? So just multiply two matrices, then it will become minus 1 0 3 2 2, this. Okay, so y1 n is minus 1 0 3 2 2. Okay, likewise y2 n is x2 n circular convolution hn. Okay, now what is x2 n? x2 n is minus 1 0 1 3 2 2 minus 1 0 1 3 3 2 minus 1 0 1 1 3 2 minus 1 0 0 1 3 2 minus 1, right? Now hn is 1 1 0 0, right? So matrix multiplication will be 4 1 0 4 6, right? So y2n is 4 1 0 4 6, this y2n. Now y3n is the circular convolution of x3n with hn, that is 6 7 5 3 and 3, right? Similarly y4n you will obtain x4n circular convolution hn, so that is 1 3 4 3 1. Okay, now in this case to collect to write yn, we have to collect some data from y1n, y2n, y3n and y4n. Okay, to collect data from y1n we have to discard first two elements because we are adding x1n, two number of zeros in x1n again, and number of last two elements from x1n into x2n, so we have to discard first two elements, right? So these two elements will be discarded. So after discarding these two elements, the remaining elements are 3 2 2, so here will be 3 2 2. Okay, now from y2n discard just first two elements, so we are getting 0 4 6 0 4 6. After discarding two elements from y3n we are getting 5 3 3. right? Now after discarding first two elements, we are getting from y4n, that is 4 3 1. So this is the linear convolution of one long duration sequence, that is xn, and one small duration sequence, that is hn. Okay, so this is the linear convolution we are getting using overlap same method. Another method is overlap add method.